Alright, here we have our 9480 by our Bronco. It's got 156,000 miles. It's going at no reserve 7-day auction. It's a 351 with the automatic overdrive. It's mostly original paint. The passenger side quarter panel has been resprayed, but I've been over this thing top and bottom, and I'll get in depth with all the little issues and stuff like that. It was bought new on the East Coast, but luckily it only spent a couple years there, and it spent the majority of its life from 1997 to 2011 in Arizona. So while it doesn't have any rust, you know, it's 100% rust free, really solid and clean truck. It does suffer from some of the heat stuff, and then from 2012 to current, it's been in Washington where we don't use any salt on the road. So this is a Bronco that, you know, it's got good miles on it, clean history, no accidents, but it's a Bronco that's not perfect like the one we have listed. So somebody can buy it, you know, at a cheaper price, do a couple things to it, or have some things done to it. Or if you want to build a custom Bronco, this is a great one to start with. So we'll get in here. You do have, like, you know, your little imperfections. You know, it's chipping there, and then some scrapes. It's dark blue. You know, it's actually hard to find these dark. It's called dark royal metallic blue. Eddie Bauer. Get your scratches, and then, I mean, it kind of looks like something started here and kind of worked its way here and stopped. It didn't get any on the fender. You know, your headlights do have some fogging, but all the chrome's good. It's got good depth. Corner light's nice and clear. Turn signal's got good color. You know, you do have some peppering of rock chips. You know, wear mark on there. Good color in the Ford emblem. But both headlights are fogged out. But nice color there. You have some little stone chips along there. This thing runs and drives great. Ice cold AC. AC's been rebuilt. A new compressor. You got a little mark in the molding there. The bottom valance piece is a nice shape. It's just pulled away right here, so you could either just run a screw in there, and a lot of people just remove these, to be honest with you. But the bumper does have a dent in it right near the license plate, so you can get a good used one in a wrecking yard, or you can buy these brand new. Actually, looks like some issue with the paint there. Fender's in real nice shape, no real issues. Got a little surface scratch there. That's just I think there's some dried wax, but a little surface scratch there, and it kind of goes, you know, it's not, you can't get your finger in it. Kind of goes, that fades off here. And then for some reason, just in this area of the passenger or driver's side door panel, there's just some weird, some type of something that's happened to the door paint. You know, it's about the size of a football roughly. The area of it's not consistent. There's none here. There's a little here, and there's a little here. But surprisingly, there isn't a lot of rock chips along here. Just a few. You know, that's about it. From here on, roughly, the paint just on this bottom flat area gets a little thin, gets a little faded. It's good here, but then it's faded here again. I've been through this thing top and bottom. You know, there's no tape marks or overspray anywhere, so it's original paint. It's a little faded here. Like I said, it's from Arizona, so the heat, you know, I'd trade it any day for rust, but, you know, a lot of the black stuff is faded. Your rubbers here are good, but door sweeps on both sides, you know, that's about 50 bucks for a pair, inside and outside. Little stress crack there. Top's faded a little bit, the paint, but it's no clear coat issues anywhere on this. Oh, one issue on the cowl and the hood. From the heat, there's a little bit of blistering, but it's not, you know, it's not going to pop off or nothing. But you can kind of see what I was talking about, little blisters. See if I can get the camera to focus in. But other, you got little ones like that. So it's just the cowl and just the hood there that way. Top's never been off. Still in nice shape. Nice tan. No corners aren't banged up. Material's peeled a little bit there. And the corners are nice shape. Just a little bit of dirt there, a little bit of rock chipping, kind of common for the rear tire. Got some chipping there, surface scratches. I mean, it's dark blue, you know, it's 21 years old, so you're gonna see little marks like this throughout the paint. You know, it's something that, you know, as soon as you step back a couple feet, you know, you can't see it anymore. But it's got great depth. I mean, you can see how far away I am. I mean, you can read my shirt. You can see me. Rear tint. The top of the tailgate's a little bit sun-baked, and again the weather stripping's pretty toast. Got some scratches there. In the other video I'll show you the rear motor going down. Still got the original dealer badge from where it was bought new. Motor goes down nice. You know, it's really solid. You know, all original pinstriping, but there's a little bit of bubbling there underneath the pinstriping. Take you around here to the passenger side before we get inside. But this is the quarter panel. It's had some work done, and I'll show you, you know, what I saw that I always look for in all these rigs, and you can see what I mean by tape line. There's a little bit of a tape line, and it gets a little sharper there. But it was done a long time ago because you can't get these pinstripes anymore. But it looks like something's happened more recent, and it's popped out of the thin layer. Bondo looks like it did a little crack there, but either something probably came into impact here. It's not that the spare tire got away from it though, because this isn't dented in. You'd have it all pulled out here if it did. Looks like it got probably at the same time because the paint's chipped, but it hasn't rusted out the bare metal yet. Again, you're gonna get your little surface scratches. I mean, you got little various nicks throughout the body. Some of the wheel wells got little dings in them. Got a little scratch there, and you can see where it scratched the paint away, and the original paint's underneath. But after that, it's original paint, you know, and wraps around to the front, and whole driver's side's original. You know, there's no tape marks or anything there. Again, this window sweeps are not doing so hot. Molding on the window's still good. No cracks in the window. The cowl on both sides not dented in. Hood's not, you know, hyperextended. It's got good body lines. You know, there's just like that, you know, but good buffing and waxing will probably get a lot of this stuff out. I mean, you know, I'm like right up against the paint. So it's missing the Eddie Bauer part. It's got the polished aluminum Alcoa wheels with automatic hubs, but 2 front tires match each other and 2 rear tires match each other, but they all 4 don't match. A little scratch in there, and then there's some weird dings here. Might all have been part of that back. Maybe it started here and the end of that molding and then hit the back. But I'm gonna go ahead and take you on the inside. Oh yeah, there's a couple little stress cracks there. That's not rust though, it's just kind of common deal that happens. It's got a nice little Kenwood with the iPod hookup. It's got a remote. It's got the original key lock. Original center console. You know, this pulls down. Both those are in good shape. You can see the driver's seat bottom took a hit. This side, it's got some marks here too. This is real common of the Eddie Bauer leather. I mean, actually, any of the leather for the Fords. Dash is really nice. No marks on the dash. Non-smoker, no pets, no odors. The door panel, you know, if you're going to be wanting a super nice one, I'd recommend replacing it with a good used one. It's missing these pieces, but you don't need a whole new door panel for that. You can just replace that, but it does have a crack right there. So more likely somebody was pulling the door panel off to replace the power window motor. You know, it's got miscellaneous screws or stuff like that. But I mean, the best thing about this thing is the mechanics and no rust, and it's, you know, straight except for that little ding in the back. Nice blue paint, no rust. Carpet has, you know, its fair share of little stains and discoloring. It's light tan. Rear seat's good. It's got some marks from being folded up, but those over time will fade out as long as you keep it open. You know, the carpet's got some staining. You know, 21 years of probably spilled drinks. It's got the compass and the overhead console with the compass and the, you know, temperature. All right, I'm gonna take you to the back here, so you can see back there. This opens nice and easy. You know, it's not all dented in. A lot of these Broncos sometimes will be completely dented in or flat here. This pops open nice and easy. This panel's been spray painted for whatever reason, you know. You can see it's pretty nice and solid down here. Just a little surface rust there. So I definitely wouldn't replace the whole tailgate just because of that little rusty area. But you know, you got your discoloring on the rear cargo area, some nicks and marks on the panel pieces. So we'll go ahead and shut that nicely. Take you around to the driver's side here. Trying to get everything I can. Door panel looks really nice, but this piece is a little misaligned. And again, this is broken out, and I guess this is missing. You know, all the fly windows are nice and tight still. You know, you got to give them a good amount of force. They're not flapping in the wind. They both lock. Again, the driver's seat. Basically, if you can find yourself a good used bottom, it wouldn't be too bad. You know, you just glue this up with adhesive and then get a bottom. But, you know, it looks bad. We could have just thrown some seat covers on there, but we don't want to hide anything. So, you know, once you sit on it, your butt doesn't know any different. But you know, hit the trailer brake. Again, so, I mean, you step back away from this thing. You know, I'm not, what am I, about 4 feet maybe? And you can see, it just looks killer. I mean, it looks good going down the road. You know, in my honest opinion, I'd do some stuff on the inside to clean it up. Maybe carpet kit you can get on eBay with the new jute matting all the way to the tailgate for about $256 delivered. Do something with the seat. You know, maybe find a good set of door panels for you. You can get them for about 80 to 100 bucks on eBay. And then I'd leave the outside just the way it is. You know, clean it and wax it. It's got great shine and depth. And just enjoy this thing. So, 156,000 mile Eddie Bauer Bronco. It's going to be going at no reserve.